If I have a two-dimensional object, even a strange, weird sort of object, let's say it's sort of like that, and it's a mass, and I want to know its center of mass, then this is just a tricky little, this is a little trick you can use to find the center of mass. If I take a string and hold it by the string, so it's attached there, then this whole thing is going to rotate until there are equal torques, right? You remember equilibrium, equal torque on the clockwise, equal torque on the anti-clockwise stop. So if this side's heavier, you can imagine it will fall down there until, so each of these sides will have a center of mass, if you like. So the whole object's going to rotate until there's enough mass on this side times the distance to the pivot point equals the mass on this side times the distance to the pivot point. That means that when you hold an object like that, down this line, the center of mass must be on that line, right? Then if we turn the whole object round and hang it again by another string, it will then move again, and we could draw the line, and the intersection of the two lines will give you the center of mass. It's just a nice little tricky thing that you can do for finding the center of mass of a two-dimensional object. Hopefully I'll show you that in class. But basically what happens when you hang an object, it's going to sort of rotate like this or like this until the torques are balanced. And it's kind of like what you've got is you've got an object where you're hanging it on a string. It's sort of like on a spindle, if you like, with these two masses. And this will either go up and down that way or the other way until the torques are balanced, because as this one comes closer down here, the actual torque, this mass is not changing, but this distance is. So if this was the bigger mass, it will come closer here, but it won't go all the way around, will it? There's no way it can do that, because this one, even if it's lighter and goes up here, is still exerting a torque. So you can see what actually happens. That's all I wanted to show you on that.